Welcome back everybody, Bakuzilla here, and today we will be taking a look at the S.H.MonsterArts Gamera 1999. So first off, taking a look at the paint, I have absolutely almost no complaints with this. The back of the shell looks amazing, the claws look great, the hands, the front piece of it, the front piece of the shell, I don't know what it's called, but it has a name and it's cool. The tusks look great. The eyes, one of them, I think it's, let me see. His right one looks good. His left one, not so much. It's a little bit off. It's a little bit looking too far up. And his bottom, the teeth on his bottom jaw are a little bit sloppy. And there is a bit of, I have no idea what it is, but it's, I don't know if it's paint or whatever, but it's, on his little spikes on his shell on the front part. That's kind of annoying, but other than those things, those are very small things, mind you. The paint is great, and I have even better things to say about the sculpt because it looks amazing. Haven't watched the movie, but from what I can tell, it's pretty accurate. But I don't really care if it's accurate because this looks amazing. This looks absolutely gorgeous, especially the back of the shell with all the scratches and the little, I don't know what they're called, but I think they're like on barnacles or something that whales have, or it looks like that to me, and it just looks phenomenal. And the rest of it, just like the skin flaps, the tail, like all the different spikes and stuff, it just looks amazing. Moving on to articulation, starting off with the head. He can look up that high, and he can look down about that far, and he does have a ball jointed mouth, so you can open it and you can like make it go side to side like such. The arms are, well, loose, but that is so he can have an easy transformation. It's not even that much of a problem because, well, if I can do this correctly, they can just pop back in, but nice range of motion at the arms. Another one as well. And this joint cover does get out of its socket sometimes, but it's fine. It's easy to just fit back in there. The legs, that one doesn't like to move. This one barely moves. Can kick that far, goes back that far. Does have a little bit of an ankle pivot and a rock like that. And the tail can actually go all the way down like that, and then can just point all the way back up. And that is going to be about it for articulation. For the accessories, starting off with his glowing hand, I actually haven't watched the movies. I haven't watched any Gamera movies, but I have pre-ordered the Arrow video collection with all 12 of them, so I'm going to watch the Heisei trilogy because it looks pretty cool. But I know this is from, pretty sure, the third one, and it's just his hand mold, except the entire first part is transparent, and this part is actually a little transparent as well, and some of it is painted over, so it has that really nice transition. It looks really nice. And the way you put this hand in is you have to take out, okay, it's rough. You have to, there we go. Let's just put this back in. Oh, okay, the socket's still in there. And then you just put this in. Now this isn't as easy to put in as the other accessories. Or I guess they're accessories. Because I can't really move it without falling off. But let me just show you him with his hand glowing before I start moving him. It looks really nice. It looks super duper nice, but yeah, I can't really get it in too well. I haven't tried blow drying it, or hair drying it, or heating it up, so maybe I'll try that. But it doesn't fit in very well like that. And this one should just pop back in. Yeah, that one just pops back in easily. Moving on to his other accessories, we do have a bit of a transformation, I guess you could call it, to get him into his flight mode. So, to do that, I guess start off by just facing his head all the way up. Now just take off his arms with the little socket protectors. I'm gonna make sure I know which way these face. So I'm just gonna, don't, hold on. There we go. And now this one. Okay, that didn't work as well. Is that the way it faces? Yes, okay. Now that you have that done, you're going to take 2 arm pieces. Yeah, okay. 2 arm pieces, one goes in here, pop, and one goes in here. Which way is it facing? No pop, but it's in. Now, you're going to want to take off this shell piece here. I'm not sure if I can do that easily. I'm going to try. Because I don't think you can take off, or can you? Oh, look at that, you can. Okay, so take off his legs. Take off his tail. Okay, bup, bup, bup. And now, take off this, like so. Take this huge tail part, put it there, snap it into place. Okay, snap, I said, there we go, snap it into place. And he has little thrusters now. Okay, and finally, take off these pieces. Be careful. When you first get it, it will be hard to remove, but after that, it should be easier. And be careful, these are small. You can't really get them wrong. You can't put them in opposite places. Okay, I just said it was easy to take off. Come on. Because that one's like a circle, that one's a T, so yeah. And then, there's these 2 fin pieces. They just insert. One. Yep. And put in there. If I can. That one doesn't want to go in. Why? Come on. There we go. Okay. Like that. And then you can just leave them like this, I guess, if you want to. Or it comes with this stand with a nice fire effect at the bottom. And you just place them in like so. You put these little things in his thruster leg holes. And then this middle piece just rests on his chest. And then you can have him in a flying pose. For some size comparisons, here we have him next to my previous review, the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla 2019 poster color version, the Studio Series 47 Deluxe Class Constructicon High Tower, the Robot Spirits Obsidian Fury, and finally the NECA Godzilla 1962. As for my final thoughts and ratings on the figure, starting off with the paint, I will give it a 4 out of 5. The things that are keeping it from 5 out of 5 is the teeth and the little mishap on the shell. I think I'm willing to forgive everything else, but those 2 are the primary things. As for sculpt, I will give it a 5 out of 5. No complaints there. It's beautiful. That shell puts it all together. Oh my god, that shell. It's a masterpiece. As for articulation, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. There is some limited posability, but they did their best that they could do with a giant space flying turtle. So, yeah, 4 out of 5 there. As for accessories, I will give it a 5 out of 5. Everything you'd want. You have the glowing hand, you have the flying pose, and yeah, nothing else to say there. Really like the accessories. As for size, I will give it a 5 out of 5. Basic 6-inch figure. That's basically all other giant monster figures and robots are just size 2. Not all, but most, you know. Final rating, I will give it a 4 out of 5. Love this figure. Pick it up if you're a Gamera fan or just a giant movie monster fan. This is amazing, looks beautiful, and will make a great shelf piece. Anyway, that's it for the video. If you did enjoy watching, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.